What's up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's Gamejolt page breakdown video. As you guys know, in the last video, we broke down the FNAF Juniors Gamejolt page, and we saw that that game is horrifying, and that's actually one of the most, that's a game I'm probably most looking forward to this year that's FNAF related, because if you guys haven't checked out that game, you definitely want to do so. It's really, really scary looking. But we're back today because, as you guys know, the Fan Games at Freddy's event happened a few weeks ago, and they announced some pretty crazy FNAF fan games, and I watched the actual announcement and stuff like that, but I didn't do Gamejolt page breakdowns. I didn't do videos on any of the games that are featured, and there are a few of them that stuck out to me that I really want to do a Gamejolt page breakdown on, and one of them that we're going to start off with in today's video is Jolly 4. But if you guys want to see me break down the rest of the games featured in the Fan Games at Freddy's event, be sure to leave a like on this video down below and let me know what game you want to see me break down next. All right, so look through the list of games that were announced, or if you knew any that come to mind whenever you think of that event, comment them down below and I might just break them down in the next video. But for this video, we're going to be checking out Jolly 4, and as you guys know, the Jolly series is a lot of fun, and they've just been getting better and better as they release. I think the last one was like sister location themed, and I just remember having a really good time with it. So with Jolly 4 being announced, I knew I had to break down the Gamejolt page and watch the announcement trailer with you guys and react to it. Now, I did see it in the Fan Games at Freddy event, but I figured let's do a live reaction again with you guys and then break it down with you guys too, because I think that'd be fun. So anyways, as you guys can see on screen right now, we have the Jolly 4 announcement trailer up, and we're gonna go ahead and watch it. Then we're gonna go back and break it down and see what it has in store for us. Oh, but before I get into this, I did upload a brand new FNAF video yesterday, and it shows a brand new sabotage animatronic in it. It's Sabotage Freddy, and basically you have to like sneak around the pizzeria and like sabotage the pizzeria and then eventually eat the night guard and stuff him into like an animatronic suit in the back room. It's a crazy game. Be sure to head over to that video and check it out. And if you come from this video, drop a comment on that one saying goop. All right, GOOP. Let's see how many of you guys actually come from there. I'm gonna be hearting some of the comments that go over there. All right, so let's go and watch the Jolly 4 announcement trailer and see what this game is gonna have in store for us. I'm really excited though, but here we go. All right, now as you guys know, I told you I've seen this on the Fan Games at Freddy's event, but it's been a few weeks. I basically forgot it. But ooh, okay, so this is like a jail or something. What is that? Jolly. Okay, so there's a Jolly sign right there. Is this the Jolly jail? Why is there that looks like a jail on the outside, but there's Jolly like advertised on the inside. Dude, it's the Jolly jail. Oh my goodness, someone got sent to the Jolly jail, dude. All right, so this is showing the different games. Oh, and then this is obviously Jolly 4, I'm assuming here. Ooh, it's either that or it's some kind of warehouse, right? It's most likely a warehouse, but it's funnier to say it's the Jolly jail. There's Springtrap. What the heck, dude? I don't remember if he moves or not, but I hope he does. Oh, the warehouse is falling apart, dude. Yeah, this is definitely a warehouse. You got boxes everywhere. Run back to the elevator. Get out of there, dude. They say to never take an elevator, I think, whenever a building's falling apart or on fire, but this guy lives life on the edge. Oh, Theo. Oh, shout out to Theo. And that's it. So the building's falling apart. Springtrap's in there. I really want to read the Gamejolt page description to see what this, like, what's actually happening here, but, and there's our first look at Jolly 2. Coming soon. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, support the game on Gamejolt. All right, so let's go ahead and go back and break this down. I'm gonna go ahead and mute it. So this is the entrance right here to the Jolly jail. Okay, I know it's probably not a jail. All right, it's just funny how there's these like spotlights up here, and usually whenever you see spotlights on like a building like this, I don't know, it reminds me of like a jail. Like, like whenever someone tries to run away or something, or at least in the movies, they shine the spotlight on them. That's kind of like what's happening here. But I mean, it could be a warehouse, and it's owned by Jolly, so they're like, okay, we know these animatronics are alive. If anything gets out, we want to make sure we spot them with a spotlight before they get anywhere. But I don't know, dude. This still could be the Jolly jail. We'll have to find out. We'll have to wait until we read the description. Now, here's our first look on the inside of the building, and it looks like on the right there, like I said, you have some Jolly advertising, which leads me to believe this is probably a warehouse owned by Jolly. Now it says something right there. I don't know. Something animatronic, a Jolly something. I don't know. There's two vents though on the left and on the right, and there's these lockers, I'm assuming. That's what they look like, but that one on the right looks a little bit different than the other two, so I'm honestly not too sure. There's different pipes on the wall and stuff like that, and yeah, it just looks like our first look at, like, whenever you walk into the actual warehouse, this is maybe what you see. And maybe you have to like dress up or something. I don't know, you have to put on some kind of outfit. Then it goes through the different games. So this is Jolly 1, which I barely remember Jolly 2 for some reason. Or is it Jolly 1? I don't know. I have faint memories of Jolly 1 and 2, but Jolly 3 I definitely remember. The sister location one. That one was really good, and I had a good time with that one. But yeah, so that it kind of goes through the games. Then it shows you, I'm assuming this is our first look at Jolly 4's office. because you got like a monitor right there, or like a little like floppy disk computer. When I grew up, they were just now getting rid of those, so I barely have any idea what those were even for. But I'm assuming a floppy disk is just to like, I think you could put games on it and stuff like that, and different files and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, I think you could. I remember I had a few of these, but I never actually used them. I think they belong to my parents. Anyways, completely off topic. But you got a bunch of different monitors up here. So this is probably the office where you can kind of like watch the different animatronics where they're moving. But what's weird is the building's falling apart. So if this is the office, then how are we going to be in here if the building's collapsing, you know? Like maybe the bottom collapses and you gotta like stay up top and then survive the night up there, like because the bottom's collapsed and all the animatronics that were down there escaped, and now they're all like beat up, and I don't know, they're making their way to the top, and that's where you are in this office. I have no idea, but it looks like these are probably the monitors that you're going to use to like monitor the location, obviously, and like see where the animatronics are. A door to the right, which maybe that's where an animatronic shows up, or maybe this isn't even an office. Just judging by the desk and the monitors, it seems like one. You got a little Jolly cup though on the table right there. That's pretty cool, and some schematics of a boat, a Jolly missile. I don't know what that is. What the heck is that? I don't know what that is, dude. It kind of looks like a Jolly missile. I have no idea. I don't know what Jolly's been up to since the third game. Maybe he's making missiles. He has the Jolly jail. He has the Jolly Air Force unit. I don't know what's going on in that guy's mind, but I don't know what that is. It's just complete guess. But I mean, it looks really good. Now, this is our first look at this underground warehouse, I'm assuming. We took the elevator down, so I'm assuming after that, like, first part of the Gamejolt or the first part of the trailer where, like, you can see the two vents and the lockers, that probably leads to the elevator somehow, and then you make your way down to here. Now, I'm curious if there's multiple floors or not, because I don't know. You would assume an elevator, I mean, I guess it could just go down to one floor, but usually elevators have multiple floors, so maybe you can, like, I don't know, I don't know how far down this is, or maybe you can go up or down. I don't know, but it just kind of brings that into question. Now, there's a monitor in the top left, which I'm wondering what that would be for. Maybe to see animatronics. I don't know. I have no idea what that monitor up there would be for, but there's also a control panel right there, or a breaker box. And anyways, we open up the elevator door right here, and we see Springtrap. Now, Springtrap, that's definitely a twist seeing this fella down here. Is there anything else that stands out, though, in the background? So there's different boxes. There's a giant fright unit, or whatever you call those, a fright container. So that probably has more animatronics in it. But, I mean, there's a lot going on down here. This bottom part looks massive. There's different, like actual levels. Like you can see on the right there, you've got like railing and then another railing system further up. So this has like 2 or 3 floors to this bottom part of the location, warehouse, whatever you want to call it. And then of course Springtrap's is down here in a very ominous position. Like he looks out of place. He looks kind of creepy there though. Like I don't know why he's there. Then the building just starts falling apart randomly too. Like why did that happen? I have no idea. It doesn't really give any context to that. Maybe in the description it will. Now we all know. Okay, look, it goes dark. Springtrap. We know he gets up. He's gonna be alive. He's gonna be walking throughout the location. He's gonna show up in the game. Now Theo's there too. All right, shout out Theo. And that's kind of where the trailer ends. Now we do get a look at Jolly, which I'm curious. Okay, is that the same Jolly? Because I know they showed a new Jolly on the Gamejolt page, which we'll get to in a second, but that almost looks like a different version than the Jolly they revealed. But then again, you can see the split in the face mask right there, so I honestly have no idea. I would just be curious if there's like multiple versions of Jolly in this location. But anyways, that is it for the Gamejolt page trailer. Now let's go to the Gamejolt page and break down the different screenshots, read the description for the game, and read what the devs have to say. So let's go ahead and get to that. All right, so now I'm over on the Gamejolt page. Now for you guys, I'm just gonna have some random gameplay up in the background. Maybe there's some like Jolly 3 or something like that. I don't know, we'll find out. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and read the description for the game, check out the gameplay screenshots, and break them all down. So let's start with the description to actually see what's going on in this location. So he says, the final chapter of the Jolly series. You have been tasked to work in a warehouse to guard a rebranded version of the beloved animatronics of Jolly Entertainment. However, you aren't just here for the paycheck. You have a greater purpose here. Stay the course. One goal, 4 ways to end it. Ooh, okay, so wait, the final chapter, so this is the last game in the Jolly series. Interesting. And he says you've been tasked to work in a warehouse. So it is a warehouse. It's not the Jolly Jail, all right? As much as I wish this place was called the Jolly Jail, it's not. It's a warehouse. And it's a rebranded version. So we're set there to guard the animatronics. So we're going down there to check on them, and then things go bad. But we have an ulterior motive too, it says. But anyways, they're rebranded version of the beloved animatronics of Jolly Entertainment. Yeah, so these are going to be like, I guess like fun time versions of them, because I've kind of seen the what you guys haven't seen yet, and it's their first look at like Jolly, and they look like fun time animatronics. So maybe they're all rebranded. Yeah, the entire crew would be rebranded, right? It wouldn't just be Jolly. So that's gonna be exciting. But why is Springtrap there? I don't really know too much about the Jolly story. So if you guys have any ideas, or if I'm missing certain things, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to know some more about this game. Anyways, it says you aren't just here for a paycheck. You have a greater purpose here. Stay the course. So we're there to cause some trouble or to do something. Now, as you guys know, like I told you, I don't really keep up with the other Jolly games, so I don't really know what our purpose is there for, or what we're there for. But if you guys know, comment it down below. And there's one goal, 4 ways to end it. Now, I'm assuming, you know, when it says 4 ways to end it, I don't think there's going to be like 4 different endings. I think it just means that, you know, there's 4 Jolly games. So, you know, that's the 4 different ways to end it is that. But anyways, that's the storyline for the game. So we're in a warehouse with brand new rebranded versions of the Jolly Entertainment Crew. So that's going to be really cool to see. Anyways, now it's time for the Gamejolt page screenshot. So we're going to start with this one right here, which this is nothing special. It's just the jail that we've seen in the actual trailer. Or not the, I keep calling it the Jolly Jail, dude. It's not the Jolly Jail. It's the warehouse. Okay, the warehouse. It's the entrance to the warehouse, it looks like, but I don't know how this would even be an entrance, because what is that? It's like a window, but it's like a barricaded window. I don't even see a door there. I don't know if that's like a staircase. No, there's no stair. It's like a floating platform with like windows with like bars on them. I don't know what that's supposed to be. But anyways, the next screenshot we have here is from inside the facility. Now, what's interesting about this is this looks like when you first walked into location. As you guys remember in the trailer, we saw those 2 vents on the left and on the right. This looks like there's maybe a room whenever you first walk into the left that they didn't show in the trailer, that, you know, this is like from that angle looking into the main hallway, which I don't know why that room would be there or why they're showing this screenshot. I don't know. This has to have some kind of purpose in the game, right? Or I guess maybe it's just like show that there's multiple rooms. I don't know. Now, the next screenshot we have here is this one, and this is interesting because it's the same location from the trailer, right? Like, remember when we walked in and we saw the 2 lockers, right? But it's different. So I don't know if the trailer takes place before they updated the room or if this is an entirely different room, because it looks just like that. But remember in the trailer, there was a vent on the left and a vent on the right. Now there's only a vent on the left, and it's got like a brown texture to it. There's a fan there, and the locker things are back. But I don't know. They look like they're like those giant cassette things or whatever they call that, like play cassettes or whatever. I don't know what they're called, but you know that we see those in games all the time. I'm not really too sure what those are though. If you know, comment them down below or what it is. Now on the right, you've got some dialogue. It says think outside the box, and it's got like a girl on the side right there. So I don't know if this is the same room, but like further in development. Maybe the other, like the trailer took place before they developed the room more, or if this is like an entirely different room and these box things are everywhere throughout the location. But then in front of us is the actual elevator. So yeah, I don't know. I guess this is obviously where we get into the elevator to head down to Springtrap to check on the animatronics in the warehouse and stuff like that, and that's where things go bad. Now, what's interesting above the elevator, which I don't think they use these anymore in very many elevators. I don't know, at least not in my area. But I think that's like to tell you what floor you're on, or like what floor it's like going to. So right now it's on like the 2nd floor, I think. So how many floors does this building have? Because that looks like it has a lot. I don't know if you can go, because the building definitely looks like it's like 2 or 3 stories up, and then I'm guessing it has obviously the underground part of it. So it looks like there's maybe 3 floors up and 3 floors down, which means that would be interesting. You can actually stop at different floors, maybe. You know, I don't know where the actual trailer takes place, so that's the thing. I don't know if it takes place at the end of the game, in the middle of the game, or at the start. I would assume at the start of the game, but then what would be the point of the elevator if you're never going to be able to use it again, if that whole bottom part is like, you know, completely covered in rubble? So I don't know, dude. I'm just thinking outside the box here, trying to figure out what's going on. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, it does look like there's multiple floors, and there's these weird giant boxes that are all throughout the location. So I don't know. Anyways, the next screenshot we have here is this one. Now, this is our first look at the new version of Jolly. I remember at the bottom of the Gamejolt page, he officially announces the game, like the character, but I don't remember the exact name of it. So for right now, we're just going to take a look at this screenshot right here. This is the new version of Jolly. It's got its face mask open, so it's some kind of like a fun time version of it almost. Like it definitely has a like sister location theme to it, where like the masks open up and you can see the inside of the endo and stuff like that, which is really cool. The one complaint I had about sister location, well, there's a few, but the one big one is I feel like they didn't really utilize the face masks, like how creepy they are, that often in the game. Like for the jump scares, yeah, the face masks opened up and they attacked you, but I would really like to see them do some like creepy stuff with their face mask. I don't know what, like just, I don't know, just something to do with, because it has such a cool feature to like half the mask can open and the other half can stay closed, or both sides can open and the animatronic can just walk around like that. Like I want to see some more creepiness with that has to do with the actual face mask and like the actual mechanics behind it. But anyways, and the next screenshot we have here, this is a further away screenshot of it, and it's got its right side of the mask open, or his left, our right, and yeah, it's got a bunch of yellow monitors behind it, which gives off that like security breach vibe for some reason, just all the monitors and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks like he's there in the background with his little mask open, his big old red eyes, and maybe this was like the first screenshot for the game before they showed off like the full reveal of it. I don't know. Anyways, that's it for the Gamejolt page. Screenshots on the top. Now we're gonna go down to the bottom, and we're gonna have some, you know, different devlogs from obviously the devs, and they kind of talk about a few different things like the release date for the game, how long they've been working on the game and stuff like that. And then they also show off the new character that it's called Jolly Good Times. That's that character's name that we just saw. So let's go and start with the first description right here, which it says Jolly 4. As you may have seen, the announcement trailer for the game was revealed today at the Fan Games at Freddy's Summer Showcase. For 7 whole months, Jolly 4 has been in productions. Wow, 7 months. That's crazy. Following a full script created by Weshek, I'm going to say these names wrong, I already know I am, using models created by Mallrat and Rookie Reviews, and concepted by Ultranite. Oh, shout out to Ultranite. My team and I have been working endlessly on the game's development. While it is still in early stages of development, multiple models, environments, and concepts have been created and are continuing to be created. Oh, so that's interesting. So it's still in early stages of development, but it's been developed for like 7 months already. So this is gonna be a pretty big game, or a pretty, I guess, good looking game because of how long they're taking on it. That's crazy. So it's definitely not coming out this year then. It's gonna be like a 2022 release date. But yeah, they're still working on multiple stages of development, multiple models, environments, and concepts. Interesting. So it says the release date of the game is currently unknown. For the past 4 years, I've been doing games with the release date in mind. Now I want to take a moment and really take time with the game, not following any deadline or whatnot. That being said, we will continue to keep you updated. In the meantime, I suggest you replay the previous games. This will be the game that ends it all. Okay, so yeah, he's once again reiterating, this is the finale of the series, and there's no release date for it. So he's really going to take his time with it. All of them are going to take their time. They're going to really make something special here to send the series off in a good light. So that's exciting news to hear. But it's also kind of unfortunate because if they've already been working on for 7 months and it's still early in production, that means we're not getting it early 2022, I would assume. Probably like mid 2022 or late 2022, which is pretty wild. But hey, I mean, the longer they take, the better the game's going to come out. So I'm happy for that. Now, the next post we have here, this is the finale. It says Jolly Good Time reveal, plus thanks for 2,500 followers. So this is where they show off the full version of Jolly Good Time. Now, in the screenshots we checked out earlier, it was just like the face and like a faraway look. But I'm going to go ahead and pop these screenshots on screen right now if I can speak properly, dude. But this is what this thing looks like the full body, and it looks really good. You can see like some like yellow on the bottom part of it, where obviously it's like a bee, you know, like the bees coming out of it. Then you've got like the different suit, the hands, the whole outfit for this thing looks really crazy. It genuinely looks really creepy. I love the whole design of this thing. It looks awesome, and I'm excited to see what the other Jolly Good Time, or I guess they wouldn't be called Jolly Good Time, they'd just be called like Good Time animatronics. So I'm excited to see what the other Good Time animatronics are going to look like in this game, because this is only the first of many, and I'm assuming they're going to show more as the game, you know, progresses more and gets closer to release, just to kind of keep the fan base, you know, at bay and keep them, you know, interested in something. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the other characters are going to look like. But yeah, we get an up close look at it. I'm just going to kind of have these screenshots, you know, cycling through right here as I'm talking and reading the bottom part. But yeah, you know, it shows like the mask opened up, it shows the mask half opened, and it just gives like a very creepy vibe for this animatronic. So he says, hey guys, we just wanted to make a devlog saying thank you for all showing an immense amount of support in the first few days on the launch of the page. So yeah, this game, it really blew up over on Gamejolt. We have been seeing your reactions, whether that be through videos or memes or a simple comment to the announcement, and we are super happy with the response. In return, we want to show off the first of many characters, the star of the show, Jolly Good Time. He's looking super fancy, isn't he? Rookie Reviews made this model, with other characters being made by both him and Mallrat. We've been developing this game for a long time now and can't wait to show you more. Stay tuned. And he put stay tuned in like bold text or whatever, so and we might be getting some more pretty soon here. This was 12 days ago, but he says the first of many new characters. So yeah, that's exciting. Like I said, we're gonna be seeing other Good Time animatronics, and just from this one alone, he looks really good and really creepy. I really can't wait to see more about this game. Anyways, I'm going to go and end this video here. That was Jolly 4. We broke down the Gamejolt page. Like I said, in the comment section down below, what game do you want to see me break down next over on Gamejolt? Because like I said, the Fan Games at Freddy's event was pretty massive, and there were some really good games like that were shown off, like Rat Race and just a few others that like I really want to do a Gamejolt page breakdown. So if you guys want to see it, comment down below what game you want to see. Leave a like on the video down below. Let me know, and yeah, we'll definitely do some more of these. But overall, Jolly 4, I'm very excited to see what's next. I want to see some more trailers on this. I want to see some gameplay screenshots, because from what we've seen so far, it's all been kind of, you know, just cinematic screenshots or like trailer screenshots. So I'm looking forward to seeing some actual gameplay, if we, you know, we might even get that. I don't even know if we will, but I really hope we do. I want to see some gameplay screenshots of like The Office, or, you know, some different mechanics for the game, just to kind of get a feel for what the game's going to play like and where we're actually going to be playing. Because right now, I don't know if we're going to be playing underground in the warehouse, because the trailer leads me to believe that that's at the start of the game. So like the warehouse falls apart at the start of the game, and then you make your way to the top, and maybe that's where the game takes place. Or do you leave the warehouse completely? But then again, our job is to protect the animatronics at the warehouse, so you would assume we're staying in the warehouse. So maybe the bottom parts fall up, the bottom part, you know, completely falls apart. It's completely like you can't go down there at all. But then later on in the game, you can like find a way down there, and you gotta like make your way through the rubble to find something. I don't know. I'm really looking forward to this game though. If you guys are too, leave a like on the video down below. Check out the Gamejolt page for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.